Hi, I'm Lou with another episode of My Car Story. We're in Burlington, Illinois, and we just came from the car show, and I'm here with Doug. Doug, what's your last name?
Bergdahl.
Bergdahl. And Doug, you've got a nickname. What's that?
Demon Doug.
Demon Doug. And here we are on Sunday, and I'm with Demon Doug. But besides the fact that we're going to not have a resurrection or anything like that, we're going to talk about one spectacular car. So why would they name a seemingly nice guy like you Demon Doug? What did you bring here today?
A 71 Dodge Demon 340.
And a 71, and this isn't your only Dodge Demon. How many do you have?
3.
So you got a little Demon problem. So why the Demon out of all the cars in the world?
It's rarity.
Yeah?
And I dare to be different.
And this definitely is different. Now come alongside me, Doug. And the reason why you don't see the 71 Dodge Duster Demon, the high-end version of this car, is because after one winter, Doug, what would happen to these cars?
It would rust out.
They'd just be gone. The quarter panels were notorious, and it had a real simple, as you can see, nice design feature to it. Nice little chin scoop here. And this car is all original, am I correct?
Correct.
So, as you know, I like to get shots. Come on, let's take a look at the side of this car. I like to get cars that are all original. And let's just soak that in for just a moment. Doug, what's the color on this car? I'm a blue car fan.
B5 blue.
B5 blue. This is a wonderful color.
Thank you.
I mean, really, really nice. And when did you pick this one up?
3 years ago, 2013.
So how did you pick this car up? Where did you find a car like this?
It was on the internet.
Was it this clean when you found it?
Yes and no. The body work was done, the paint and everything, but there was some finishing touches to be done. The engine bay was restored by my wife and myself.
By your wife. Let's give her a shout out. What's your wife's name?
Jerice.
Jerice. Jerice is clearly a car girl.
She's definitely a car girl. She has a couple of her own.
And not only that, but just to confirm that, when you got this car 3 years ago, it was on what day?
Our 25th anniversary.
Your anniversary, okay. So a guy who gets a Demon on his anniversary, just love that. We usually wouldn't show you the trunk, but in this particular car, we're going to show you the trunk, and really from a historical perspective, because people might not see Dodge Demon trunks like this. Let's take a look at the overall back first. Come on back with me for a second. Come on back. And there's the Demon Doug plate. Let's take a look at the markings. And these cars, they're very light. So when they're very light and you put a 340 engine in them, good things happen.
Yes.
What's the reaction? I'm sure we know you do the speed limit at all times, but let's just say from 0 to the speed limit, what happens with this car?
It's got a lot of torque and pull.
Yeah, I actually don't like the Demon too much because I had a 71 Ford Galaxy and the Demon just kicked my butt. So I never forgot the Demon for that. Let's open up the trunk and take a look at that. We got a tractor driving by. Yeah, the Demon just smoked me. And this is what a perfect Demon trunk looks like. Like so. And even, we'll take a moment on the jack instructions.
Sticker.
Just amazing. Show us.
Markings there too.
Show me. Oh yeah, hold on. I didn't catch that. Now under this, there's the jack. Even the original. That's crazy. That's amazing. Okay. Some people ask me, they say, Lou, you don't usually do trunks. I said, if they're worthy, I'll do them. And this one was clearly worthy. That's spectacular. And then the gas comes in here, and that's an exhaust vent there. And even look at the jack stand, all perfectly done. Well done, Doug. Well done. Let's. Can we open up the interior?
Sure.
And there's also, I'm noticing, kind of a nice feature here. Is this window pops out?
It does.
That is great. All right, so here's your stock Demon door, the interior, but they do remind you that you've got something special. I love the little badges. The buckets look fantastic. There's definitely some room in this car too. And the center console.
Got the rally gauge cluster.
Rally gauge cluster. Let's take a look at that. Let me feature that steering wheel for a second. And let's take a look.
56,000 original mile.
56,000 original miles. Wow. That tack's a little unique.
Yeah, it gets the job done.
Yeah. I noticed this too, this sign that I didn't notice at first right here. Remove the key, so it's got that there. Got some Stewart Warner gauges. It looks like the original AM FM too.
It is correct, working order too.
Working order. And look at the wonderful automatic and the center console. That looks great. Let's open up the hood, may we?
Sure.
And the interesting thing too with these air vents, Doug, you were sharing with me that these are functional.
Correct.
So that would be an option on this car at this time.
The 71 340 package came with the 2 scoops on there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, functional ram air, correct.
So was there a different engine for the Demon as well besides the 340 or no?
Yes, it came with a 318 and they came with the slant 6.
I did not know that. The Demon came with a slant 6.
Correct.
Well, I certainly hope, now that I'm thinking about it, back in '71, that I was beaten by a 340, for God's sakes. I might have been beaten by a slant 6. But this is great. The markings. This is just one of those amazing cars that you can look at. And
This has got the performance axle package, which is the cooler there, the factory cooler.
Now, what does the performance package bring to it? Obviously, the 340.
The axle package is a 390 rear gear.
Okay.
And the transmission cooler.
And the transmission cooler. Let's start her up, and we'll get a little exhaust note. That's got a little shimmy and shake to it. Doug, that's got a little shimmy and shake. That cam's giving it a little shake.
Yes, sir. Got a little bit of a lift to her.
That's nice. Let me have you give it just a little rev so I can get a little exhaust note, what it sounds like right here. Oh, that sounds good. Oh, that's a nice sound. Let's set her down. And the gas cap right there. The beautiful marker lights. Doug, let's shut the door, please. Thank you. And the hood. And we'll have you stand right next to your Demon. Demon Doug, just a treat. Thanks for preserving these great cars and a wonderful time with you. Thanks for being on My Car Story.
Thanks, Lou.